Hello everyone, JoRaSe here, ready to get back into what we're doing in the game dev. So last time we had in our model here, we had done the IK rigging for both legs, and we notice we have an issue down here. If I move this leg down, let's get the right joint. If I move it up and down, you can see we've got some vertice problems not lining up right. How do we fix that? Real easy. We are going to make sure we're in edit mode for the object we want to work with, which is not the armature, it is the model. And let's zoom in on these feet here. We'll start with this one, which is going to be the left. And what we need to do is go over to the object data, little green 3 vertices making up a green triangle. Click on that, and we want vertex groups. We know it's the left leg, so what we can do is, starting at the lower leg, we can select all the vertices. So that's all the vertices assigned to the lower left leg joint. Alright, so that's not the problem. What about the left foot? And there we have our problem. These two need to be assigned to the left foot. For some reason they were not. So let's reselect the foot L. And since we know which ones they are, we don't have to worry about everything else. We just select these two and assign. To check that everything assigned properly, we can select, and there we have, they are properly assigned. And looking at it, we can do better than that. Let's, let's take it from here over all the way to here. And we'll just assign that to the foot. Alright, we need to remove all of them now because I realized I forgot to do that. So there we go. And now we can just select or deselect the ones we don't want included. There we go. And click on Assign. And now if we select those, there we go. Now we need to make sure the toe, well, it's way more than I want for that toe. So the foot has up to there. The toe, I just want these for the toe. So we've got to select only those for the toe and remove them. So now if we select everything for the foot, everything's still there. Go to the toe. It has nothing. So for the toe, we want these. Assign them. So there's the toe. There's the foot. We can remove the toe. There we go. How about the lower leg now? If we deselect the foot, it shows us what should be on the leg. Go ahead and deselect the toe as well. So we've got all this extra we don't need. So let's go ahead and select everything. And we're going to remove it from the lower leg. Now if we select lower leg, it goes, well, we missed one, didn't we? Let's quickly fix that. So there's lower leg, foot, toe. Alright. Now if we go back into pose mode for the armature, well, even right here we can see everything worked like it should. Kind of deformed there, but that's due to the armature and the realigning of joints that we did. We can fix that though, and we will. Let's get this moved back down. So you see now everything wants to line up differently. We need to fix that. So we go into edit mode. Everything seems to line up right there. Back into pose mode. Let's select everything. Clear all transforms. Okay, everything looks okay. But let's try moving, and you'll see it kind of wants to throw everything out of alignment. That's the problem about getting too gung-ho when it comes to reassigning. So let's reload the model, and instead of doing all of that, we'll just do the ones we need to do, which are these. It'd be real nice if this chair I'm in would quit sliding back. Oh well. Alright, let's get out of edit mode for that, into object mode. Alright, now we know which one we want. It's foot L. And we know we just need these right here to be added in. And now if I okay, what happened there? Let's go into pose mode for the armature. Okay, we've got some stretching and twisting that should not be happening. But given what this model is for, I'm not going to worry about it that much because we're not going to be that close to it. Camera will usually be up around this far, And as long as there's nothing connecting the feet to the ground plane, everything should be fine. I do believe we're going to be okay. Now on this side, we've got a similar problem. Clear these transformations. Lift this up on the Z, and we can see that we have a similar problem. So let's go into object mode, switch to the mesh, go into edit mode, and we're going to select foot R, and it's my guess that it's these same ones. So we're just going to select them, assign, and oh yes, I needed to do that, didn't I? Go to the lower leg R, grab the, wait, everything else should be fine, but these. So now to deselect all of those and remove them from lower leg. So now if we go in, we see, yeah, that lines up properly. That looks okay, even though the leg looks horrible. But yet again, you're given how far away the camera is going to be, you're probably never going to see it. And for the simple project we're doing right now, I'm not going to worry that badly about it. We've got this problem fixed. And with that, it's time to go on to IK rigging for the arms. So selecting the armature and getting into the right angle here. First thing we want to do, choose which arm we're working with. And what we're going to do, select one of the forearm bones. That would be this one. And we want to add our IK constraint. Works better if I'm in the right mode though, doesn't it? Need to be in pose mode. Now we can go here and add a bone constraint. And here's inverse kinematics. Now we want the target to be the armature. Bone is going to be hand of the left arm. Pull target, and we're not worrying about that just yet. Iterations, leave as is. Chain length 2. And then leave pose mode for edit mode. Grab the hand here and we're going to duplicate it. Move it out. And this gets renamed to hand LIK. And now we want to clear the parent. There we go. Now, re-enter pose mode. Select the forearm that we're working with. And now we want the bone to be hand L-I-K. And now from there, select the hand bone and copy rotation. Target is going to be armature and L-I-K. There we go. Now we leave pose mode and go back into edit mode. Now we want to duplicate the hand IK, move it up to about the elbow, and we're going to rotate it to where it's kind of pointing, well, like we did for the knee. Pointing in like that. This gets renamed to elbow control. Elbow L control. So that's what it looks like right now. Back into pose mode. Reselect that one. Now we want to do the pole target. Armature, bone, elbow L control, and now it's dealing with the angle. So let's try 45 first, maybe 90. Okay, it's looking some better. Try 135. That, I think that's it. Alright, let's try. See what happens here. If I move this, well, it's something, but not entirely. I think that'll do, though. Because again, we're not trying for perfection here. We're just trying to get something thrown together that'll work for what we're doing. And this most certainly will work. Oh yeah, that's working perfectly, isn't it? This just needs to slide around a little bit and we get pretty much every position that we want out of our joint. I do think that angle needs to be adjusted a little bit more though. It's clear the transformations. $180. Yeah, 180. That should do. Or is it that the bend isn't nearly big enough? That could be the case. It was before, wasn't it? Let's slide this out and back just a little bit more on the Y. The right one here. Just want that actual joint. Bring it back a little bit more. And let's get this more or less in line here. Clear all rotations. Okay, there we go. Now if we go into pose mode, and we shift it that's making it rotate around. That'll work. That will work. So that gives us one full IK rig on the arm, on one arm, and on the legs, they are done as well. One thing I do want to adjust though is this. And I think we need to go into tab mode and think parent, but keep offset. Did the wrong ones there, didn't I? Okay. Get the right setup here. And now go into pose mode. Maybe I should just stop while I'm ahead. not be too ambitious here. We do have one more to go on the other side there, so let's get it done as well. So we're going to take the hand bone, duplicate it, pull it out, and clear the parent. And we will go ahead as well, rename it to hand R IK, and we will duplicate this controller and slide it over on the X. There we go. Change its name to elbow R controller. Now we can go into pose mode. Grab the right forearm, add in our inverse kinematics. Target's going to be the armature, bone is going to be hand RIK. Now the chain length needs to be 2. Pull target, armature, elbow R control, pull angle, 180 worked before, and looks like it works again. Very nice. Leave back into edit mode. Get that fixed to where now it works like it should. The hand RIK, not the hand RIK, the hand R, copy rotation, target armature, bone, hand RIK. And if everything works, yes indeed, everything works. I'm happy with that. Very happy. Now we have everything we need to get the model animated just like we're going to be wanting it to be animated. We can come in here. Where is it? Ah, there it is. And let's change it to wire and take off X-ray. So that's what our model looks like, with a bit of IK rigging on all the important joints. I'm happy with it, and see you all next time for more work on this model. Hey there everyone, just wanted to say thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Also, if you did enjoy the video, how about giving it a thumbs up? Alright, I will see you all next time.